Attention Eagles fans, have you ever imagined how a series of changes in the front office can transform the fate of the Eagles? Something big is happening behind the scenes, and every decision made promises to directly impact the team's performance on the field this season. Let's find out together what's behind these strategic moves. But first, take a moment to check if you are already subscribed to the channel. Join our exclusive community and never miss an important update about the Philadelphia Eagles. Stay informed every day. Now back to the news. The Philadelphia Eagles announced a series of significant changes to their front office this week. While many of these changes involve promotions and title adjustments, 3 new hires have been confirmed. Bryce Johnston, entering his 9th season with the Eagles, has been promoted to Senior Vice President/Tertiary Football Executive, after being promoted to Vice President of Football Transactions and Strategic Planning last year. Jeff Scott has also moved up, going from Director of Football Operations to Vice President of Football Operations in his 4th season with the team. Katie David, with 17 years in the Eagles' Football Operations Department, is now Chief of Staff to the General Manager. Dom DeSandro has added a new role to his position. Previously serving as Senior Advisor to the General Manager and Chief Security Officer, he will now also oversee game day coaching operations. Adam Berry, twin brother of Browns General Manager Andrew Berry, has also been promoted. After a career at Goldman Sachs, Berry went from Vice President of Football Operations to Vice President of Football Operations and Strategy. Former Pro Bowl linebacker Connor Barwin continues his rise up the executive ladder. Named Director of Player Development in 2022, Barwin will now serve as Head of Football Development and Strategy. Matt Leo, another former player who retired after signing a reserve/future deal with the Eagles, has been promoted from Defensive/Football Operations Assistant to Player Development Assistant. Among the new hires, Isabel Pantel joins the team as a quantitative analyst. She previously served as a player personnel analyst intern for the Ravens in 2022. In the player personnel department, Charles Walls and Alan Wolking have been named Vice Presidents of Player Personnel. Walls was hired as the Eagles' Director of Player Personnel in 2022 after 2 years as a national scout for the Browns. In the same year, Wolking was promoted to Director of Player Personnel. Wolking is entering his 14th season with the team. To fill the role of Director of Player Personnel, Phil Baya has been promoted from Director of College Scouting. Baya will be supported by Jeremy Gray, who has been promoted from Assistant Director of Pro Scouting to Assistant Director of Player Personnel. Terrence Braxton has also been promoted, moving from Football Operations Coordinator to Player Personnel Coordinator. In the Scouting Department, Brandon Hunt has been promoted from Director of Scouting to Senior Director of Scouting, bringing 20 years of experience to the role. Amina Solomon, who added the title of Director of Personnel Operations to her pro scouting duties in 2022, will now serve as Director of Football Operations while continuing her pro scouting role. Cam Bradfield, former Mid-Atlantic area scout, has been reassigned to cover the Southwest area this season. Additionally, Laurel McHale has been hired as a full-time scouting assistant after working as a player personnel and scouting associate intern last year. Duke Tobin Jr., son of the Bengals Director of Player Personnel, has been hired as a scouting assistant. He first connected with the team as a training camp scouting intern before working a seasonal job as a player personnel associate. What do you think of these changes in the Eagles' front office? Can these promotions and new hires take the team to a new level of performance? Leave your opinion in the comments and join the discussion. And don't miss out. Check if you're already subscribed to the channel and leave your like to be part of our exclusive community and receive the latest important news about the Philadelphia Eagles firsthand. Don't forget to share this video with other diehard Eagles fans. See you next time.